This is the Making and Selling Sticker series. Let's talk about pricing. I'm gonna keep this one as simple as possible. So if you wanna gauge how much to sell your stickers for, these are the main things we have to look at. The cost of production, the cost of packaging, the cost of shipping, and the value or effort and cost of your art. And then maybe if they apply to you, these ones. The cost of advertising, the cost of handling, and the cost of overhead. So to figure this out, we have to make another spreadsheet. In the item column, I'm listing out my product, the sticker, but also all of the other items that go into packaging and shipping, since these are all costs that I need to factor in. I went through and I looked at my receipts and I gathered the total cost of each item. If you paid for shipping, you definitely want to make sure that that's part of your order total number. Stamps have a fixed price, so I leave them out of this column. We'll talk about those in a minute. I also left art blank because it doesn't apply to this column either. Next, I'm adding the quantity of each of these items I bought. To figure out the price per item, you have to divide the order total by the quantity. So for example, 100 stickers at $50 is 50 divided by 100, which comes out to 50 cents a sticker. I also now filled in the cost of a stamp, which at the time of this video, a US Forever stamp costs 63 cents. So now if I add up all of the numbers in the price per item column, I'll get my base cost. So this is the base cost that I have to sell the sticker at to even break even. Obviously, you should charge more because you want to make a profit, but also you need to charge for your art. And that can be a really difficult one to quantify, so you might want to think about it in relative terms. And what I mean by that is most people probably aren't going to pay $15 for a sticker. So the amount that you add on top of your base cost is somewhere in between the typical market cost and your value. Your value might be determined by how in demand you are as an artist or how rare this product is. Maybe this is a limited edition run of stickers, for example. The sponsor of this video is FireSprint. If you're looking to print a lot of stickers on a wholesale level, FireSprint might be for you. These are some stickers I printed on their matte removable vinyl. Head over to firesprint.com to learn more and to apply for an account. And use the code in the description for 10% off your first order of up to $50 off. Now, I just want to note that I'm not factoring in overhead costs here, like the cost of a Shopify shop, a domain, the cost to list items or advertising, or even rent. These are all things that you might want to consider or not, depending on how small you are. As you grow, these are definitely things that you'll want to factor into your pricing. But if you're just getting started, those things can still be kind of abstract and hard to quantify. I charge $3.50 for a 3x3 inch sticker, but as I mentioned before, there are also platform costs to consider which will eat into your profit margin. It costs 20 cents to list an item on Etsy, and for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to include that whole 20 cents in this equation, even though it would likely be spread out over the quantity of your product. That plus their 5% transaction fee would set me back 37 cents. Shopify's 2.9% transaction fee plus 30 cents for each transaction would set me back 40 cents. So now I just subtract the base cost and the platform fee from my sticker price, and that will give me the profit that I earn after each sale after everything's been paid for. This math makes Etsy look like a better option, but I'll go over the specifics of each platform in the next video to help you figure out which one is right for you. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more content like this. If you have any questions, leave them below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.